Hello and welcome to the P1 Pinnacle, the Podswoggle 1 Pinnacle Tournament, the best in round-robin computer-simulated video game wrestling, where the boys at Podswoggle Wrestling Podcast with entertainment combine the worlds of New Japan, professional wrestling, and pop culture to determine the best in the world. It has been one hell of a tournament here on Fire Pro Wrestling World as we are reaching the end of our journey. This is night 20 of 22 official nights of round-robin action before we get to our finale, which of course is taking place on April 10th, live on Twitch, closing out WrestleMania weekend at 8:30 Eastern. You can hopefully watch everything else if you're behind on our YouTube channel every Monday night during the new Monday Night Wars at 9 p.m. Eastern. A new episode of the P1 hits, if you're not already watching, as they randomly are recorded on Twitch. Tonight, our penultimate evening with B Block. As you know, we are on our way to the collision course in A Block, as we're customary to do here. We recap the other block that is not in action tonight, and you see where we stand at the end of it. Kazuchika O'Connor, Marty ready for the match. Kazuchika Okada and Conor McGregor all tied up 18 points apiece. They will be the main event of the final knot of A Block, which has been bumped to night 22. So next week normally would be our finale for A Block, but instead we'll have two back-to-back weeks of B Block, because B Block's a little bit different. It still could be just as setup of an ending as A Block is, but right now we know that it is. So Okada and McGregor, we're going one-on-one to end out A Block. McGregor getting a big win over Zack Sabre Jr., and Okada going to a 30-minute time limit draw with Darth Maul during night 19, causing the tiebreaker in their one-on-one matchup to close that one out. And then everyone in the bottom underneath there, Pentagon, Jackie Chan, Darth Maul, all trying to get in position for their potential undercard matches on the P1 Pinnacle night. But we're not discussing them tonight anymore. We are going to B Block, and just like A Block, it is down to two guys. In A Block, you have Kazuchika Okada from Team Mullet, and you have Conor McGregor from Team Tope. In B Block, it is down to Team Mullet's Joker and Team Augie's Dag Boomer. Joker is currently in first place with 16 points. Dag Boomer trailing behind with 14 points. Dag Boomer is the only man who has defeated the Joker in this tournament. So at any point, if these guys end at a tie, Dag Boomer would win the tiebreaker and would win B Block over the Joker. What do we have shaping up for you tonight then? A great undercard, an absolute great undercard. But the two matches that matter at the end of it all will be Dag Boomer taking on Lord Raiden, who just finally ended a long losing streak last week against Johnny Gargano. And Daniel Bryan will be the Joker's competitor, another man who's been up and down, but can pull out a win at any moment, one of the men who actually beat Dag Boomer in this tournament. If Dag Boomer loses and the Joker wins, then B Block is locked up. The Joker will have one B Block and will automatically go to the championship match at the end of the P1 Pinnacle on April 10th. If Dag Boomer wins and the Joker wins, same situations. Go to next week. Both men win. Joker still has that one match advantage. Joker wins out, he wins. If the Joker loses at any point and Dag Boomer continues to win, then Dag Boomer will supersede the Joker. But we have a little bit of time to get there. Let's get our undercard matches knocked up. All these guys are just fighting for pride. And maybe nobody is as prideful as Katsuyori Shibata. He'll be opening up our evening night, taking on Karts Rowdy. This is a Team Widden versus Team Rich match. Both guys at 10 points have had good tournaments. Unfortunately, not great tournaments, because they are obviously not one of the two men that are potentially going to be winning the whole thing. If we're looking at the team aspect here, I actually have not looked at the team aspect in either block. So let's do that quickly as the match loads. So in B Block here, turn the volume down there as Shibata, the wrestler, makes his way to the ring. Team Rich in B Block has 20 points. Team Widden in B Block has 16 points. Team Mullet has 26. Augie has 17 with a poor performance of Jeff Cobb. Tope has 16, and Spencer has 13. That's how it shapes out in B block as Karts makes his way to the ring. In A block, Rich has 21. I have 18 because Velveteen Dream has nothing. Augie has 23. Tope has 26 as Red Shoes rings the bell for night 20 to get underway here. Widden has 9. That's poor. And Spencer has 23. So we're going to total everything up. Team Rich has 41 points across the entire P1. I have 44. Augie has 40. Tope has 42. Widden has 25. And Spencer has 36. It kind of makes sense. The three... Rich has one more point than Augie, but unfortunately Rich cannot win this thing. Cards ready. Nice drop to a hold there. So again, still not sure what got to see what the final standings kind of look like here to determine what the other matches are going to be for the P1 finale. Of course, we're going to have a third place match because there'll be a definitive runner-up in each block. So whoever between Okada and Conor McGregor doesn't win will take on whoever between Joker and Dag Boomer ends up in second place. So we'll have that as our semi-main event. I know we're going to have a last place match as well, so the Velveteen Dream has locked that up in A block, so he'll be opening up the night, presumably against Jeff Cobb, although Minoru Suzuki is in danger there of getting that spot. I'm going to have a couple tag matches, might even have some matches from gentlemen that weren't even booked on the P1, just kind of show you like an exhibition showcase if we do a second season of the P1, who could potentially be involved. Shibata and Karts early going into this match, kind of feeling each other out. Both guys like their standing kicks. Shibata's using that forearm instead in this back and forth. And it costs him. Karts doubles him over. Kind of like one of those classic Rocky Balboa body shots there. And a beautiful surfboard stretch by Karts Rowdy. Shibata with a big drop kick, taking Karts off his feet. And Dynamite Kid style snap suplex. Karts takes a big chop from Shibata. And a DDT. Shibata back on his feet first, however. Karts with a nice spin kick, taking him down. Leg drop, Karts Rowdy. Definitely that King's Road All-American style, though he can bust out some high-flying offense as well. Shibata going to look for a penalty kick or a go-to-sleep. Karts still using those spin kicks. Good knee lift there by Shibata, and now a rear naked choke. Trying to choke out Karts Rowdy or make him tap. Ooh, big trio of slaps by Karts. Shibata sends him into the corner. Another nice spin kick there by Karts. Leaps to the top rope, flying senton onto the back of Katsuyori Shibata. Set him up, big suplex. Going for, ooh, nice trouble in paradise kick, and now a figure four. Karts Rowdy starting to mount a great series of offense here against Shibata, now in control of this match. Shibata will ground him again with a knee lift and then lock on that rear naked choke one more time. Michinoku driver. Is the leg too close to the ropes? Yes, it is. Red Shoes calls for the break. Nice backbreaker. Top rope. 450 splash. Again, Red Shoes calls it too close to the ropes. Shibata. Yushigarashi. Wanting Karts to bring him more. These guys are really stuck in that corner there. Shibata will get him away from the ropes, but again, Red Shoes calling it too close. When we're recording this, we just had the Potswell Invitational Tournament over on WWE 2K last night. A lot of controversial rope break calls in that one. Of course, from when this episode is airing on YouTube, ooh, nice belly-to-back suplex folding carts up there. We are on the precipice of Marcho Madness. From when this is being recorded, we are 9 days away. But when you're hearing this, we are 5 days away. It is Saturday, March 30th, 11 a.m. Eastern. Live on Twitch, our 64-man tournament off 2K as Shibata just seats Carts down and hits him with a big kick in the chest. And a 2.9. Carts just getting out of that one. Make sure you go over to challenge.com/MarchoMadness19 or arcadeaudio.net/MarchoMadness to see the bracket for yourself and fill it out. Carts with a nice armbar, grapevining the head with his legs. So we have this is March's the streaming one here for Podswoggle. Oh, and there's a vicious headbutt by Shibata that ended his career. Looking to end the career of Carts Rowdy with it. Carts gets out of the go-behind with a Pele kick. Maybe looking for another spin. Nice! Spinning heel kick. And there's a back fist. Shibata now going off the ropes. Go behind. Oh, and a sleeper suplex. Dropping Carts out on the back of his head. STO by Shibata. Dragging Carts away from the ropes. And a belly-to-back suplex. Again, folding Carts up right on his neck. Carts is in trouble. Shibata's got him up. Another Ushigarashi. Now another one onto the other side of the ring and the other side of his knee. Running kick. Shibata taking the time to breathe. Lock up one more time. Carts looking for that attitude adjustment. Immediately in a pin on Shibata. Carts looking to get a big win here. No, 2 count only. Carts backflip moonsault. Way too close to the ropes, however. Shibata forearm smash in the corner. He's going to stomp a mud hole and rake the face with his boot. Shibata looking for that PK kick. PK kick strong across the chest. Red Shoes down for the cover. Count 2. No, 2 only. Forearm smashes. Shibata asking Carts to bring him more. He is not impressed. Nice uppercut there by Carts. Roaring clothesline. And a Michinoku driver. Shibata, center of the ring. In trouble. Carts Rowdy gets him with the Michinoku driver at 15:59. Perfect ring positioning. Red Shoes down quickly. And Carts Rowdy with a big win. Moving him to 12 points. That's his 3rd straight victory. He came on way too late in this tournament. But he is still impressing us in a 2nd straight loss for Shibata. Carts Rowdy, hey, depending on what happens with Deg, Carts Rowdy could find himself in a tie there for 2nd place. His final match on next week will be against Jeff Cobb. So, hey, looking like he's going to be in good position to get to 14 points. Save our progress there. And move on to our next bout, which is going to be a man we just spoke about, Jeff Cobb, who had a slow start in this tournament but came on late, finally got a win over Daniel Bryan, and then went to a time limit draw, our first in B block, against Beetlejuice. This time he'll be taking on Johnny Gargano. Gargano at one point looked like he was in the driver's seat of this block. The first man to defeat Dag Boomer, and then has rattled off 2 straight losses. basically curbing his momentum in its tracks. Cobb, at this point, if he wins and Suzuki loses, Jeff Cobb no longer in last place in B block after being there the entire tournament. So an inspirational story on the horizon potentially for Jeff Cobb. He can knock off Johnny Gargano. He knocked off Daniel Bryan, so Cobb could essentially defeat the two men who defeated Dag Boomer, while he himself was beaten by Dag Boomer. Your reigning defending PWG Heavyweight Champion, Ring of Honor Television Champion, Mr. Athletic Jeff Cobb. Ready to go to work here. It's Johnny Wrestling. European uppercut by Cobb to start. And Gargano answer right back with a forearm smash. Cobb, we've seen exactly how Cobb can win these matches, and out wrestling is a good start. Gargano just flips him right off. We've seen Cobb come out of the gate quickly with high impact offense, using his wrestling background, not letting his opponent get any time to mount any sort of a strategy against him. Johnny's a fantastic counter wrestler, though, as we've seen here in the early parts of this one. He will decidedly lose that test of strength. Gargano, this is a Team Rich versus Team Augie matchup. Augie, of course, is another participant in this tournament, as Gargano continues to counter the amateur wrestling maneuvers of Jeff Cobb. Augie, his other competitor, still in the hunt to win B block. We'll see him later on in the evening in our semi-main event against Raiden. A super kick by Gargano. I think that's enough already. He got a 1 on Cobb. Gargano drops down. This guy's going to trade shots, uppercuts, and chops back and forth. Another nice uppercut by Cobb. Very accurate with those strikes. And there he goes. Finally hits that basically the Anaconda Vice style submission hold, which just breaks up quickly. Oh my God, the height Gargano got on that overhead belly to belly from Cobb. Cobb, deadlift. I was going to do that deadlift German. Deadlifts Gargano right down. Vicious headbutt. And struggling for positioning here in the first 5 minutes. Running bulldog by Gargano, taking Cobb down. Both these guys, again, if I can continue to promote Marcho Madness, both these guys are in Marcho Madness on March 30th. Nice fall-away slam there by Cobb. Jeff Cobb will be taking on Randy Orton in the first round, one of the most consistent and legendary performers in Marcho Madness history. Johnny Gargano taking on Buddy Murphy in what is a hellacious region in the tournament. That match, Gargano and Buddy Murphy, also has Finn Balor and the Velveteen Dream, Daniel Bryan and Kota Ibushi, Chris Jericho and Taji Ishimori. There are some incredible matchups in that region. Gargano was another stalwart of March of Madness, former Elite Eight competitor. Cobb looking to get there. Cobb is the runner-up as he gets hit with a nice German suplex by Gargano. Cobb is the runner-up in the 2018 PIT. We're losing to eventual winner Trent Beretta. Nice ball away slam there by Cobb. Gargano up first, though. The rope. Big power slam. Too close to the ropes. That's his Fire Pro version of Tour of the Islands. Suplex taking Gargano down. Another German suplex by Gargano. He's playing Cobb's game. He's not losing it so far. Gargano, nice climbing back kick to the head. With a flatliner and a Gargano escape. Cobb in trouble, center of the ring. Cobb does not submit. DDT folding up Cobb. Super kick to the face. Gargano is on fire here. Gonna trade chops and uppercuts. Who will win this exchange? Johnny Wrestling does with a big rolling clothesline. Another fall away slam. Another flatliner by Gargano. Another super kick. Another climb up kick. Gargano starting to just dominate Cobb. Cobb answers back with a running power slam. Gut wrench suplex. Drops Gargano right on the back of his head. Gargano up first, but he is out of it. Another gut wrench dropping Johnny down. And a third time in a row, Cobb hits it. And a fourth, my goodness. Nice capture suplex. Go behind. Gargano standing switch. Double axe to the back. Drops Cobb. Gives him a second to breathe. Belly to back. Cobb holding him up there. Here's vertical suplex. Nice diving elbow by Gargano. Another super kick straight to the face. Oh, so close to get that one. Apologies, I got distracted there. I thought I missed that. Oh, those gut wrenches. Snap suplex by Gargano. Go behind Gargano, trying to finish Cobb off. Another belly to back. Gargano looks exhausted. Another super kick. Cobb woozy. Cobb gets out of it. Another belly to back. Running power slam by Cobb. Jackson's Gargano off the ropes, running tackle. Cobb is gut-wrenched Gargano so many times. Another super kick. Ooh, and that one punch drops Cobb. Got him in perfect position for the Gargano escape. Basement drop kick. Drop kick to the back. Missed opportunity there right for Johnny. Maybe now's the time. Nope, going to go for that basement drop kick again. Now they're going to chop and uppercut each other back and forth. Johnny with a nice clothesline. Rolls Cobb over. Again doesn't go for the Gargano escape. Standing switch. Diving clothesline. Taking Cobb down. One's 2/3 of the way done. Johnny wrestling. Sends him off the ropes. Another diving clothesline. No, Cobb knew it was coming that time. Oh my god, Cobb is absolutely gassed, but he hits a Tour of the Islands on Gargano. Center of the ring, and Cobb wins it! Jeff Cobb at 21-18 comes from behind and defeats Johnny Gargano, continuing Gargano's epic slide in this tournament. Caught him with his version of the Fire Pro Tour of the Islands, the Power Slam pin, and Johnny Wrestling just lost his 3rd straight match. Jeff Cobb at this moment is no longer in last place. He is at 5 points. He may have screwed himself out of a place in our finale with that win. But Jeff Cobb is your winner, defeating Johnny Gargano. Look at the game automatically goes to Okada McGregor. The game wants Connor and McGregor so bad. I cannot say Okada and Conor McGregor together. Good lord. All right, our next match is, let's just see real quick. Look at that. Jeff Cobb no longer in last place. Shockingly, Minoru Suzuki is the man who finds himself at the bottom. Our next match, it is Bobby from Team Mullet taking on Beetlejuice from Team Spencer. Beetlejuice, one of the man who went to 30-minute time limit draw with Jeff Cobb. Our last time in B block, he currently sits at 9 points. Bobby is at 10 as well. Bobby ready to go. Bobby has been an absolute gamer. That's why that final night, him against the Joker, man, that could honestly turn the course of this tournament around, depending on what happens tonight. Lock up, Bobby coming out hot. Look for a power bomb. Beetlejuice immediately countered in a hurricane around a pin. Nice, hurricane run by Bobby. Snap off right away. Bobby's not wasting any time, going for some big offense. Suplex drops him to the floor. Trapping the leg and slapping him down. And there's those Kobashi chops. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by my other things that I got going on here. Lock myself in. Again, I apologize to these men who've been working so hard. Unfortunately, these matches are largely inconsequential to the grand scheme of things. We appreciate you watching along. You may have your favorites at home that you're rooting for. Your Bobby Bobbies, your Beetlejuices have been part of what made this tournament so great. I think Bobby Bobby definitely deserves a shot here at the big crown at the end of the tournament. Bobby looking good in the early goings of this match against Beetlejuice, who has struggled, been inconsistent. More Kobashi chops. Beetlejuice top rope, diving elbow drop. Bobby, big boot to the face of Beetlejuice. For a crab, too close to the ropes. Beetlejuice is in a slappy, choppy mood tonight. Big boot. Enziguri to the side of the face. There's a full Boston Crab, center of the ring. Beetlejuice nowhere to go. Can get out of it. He sure can. Snap off Hurricane Rana. Bobby Bobby top rope. Maybe looking for that top rope leg drop. The Alabama Jam. Beetlejuice now perched top rope. What's he looking for? Diving top rope code breaker. High impact, graceful maneuver there by Beetlejuice. Only a one off the pin attempt from Bobby Bobby. More chops from Beetlejuice. Going top of that's a far distance to cover with that diving splash, but he hits it anyway. Bobby too close to the ropes. Body slam. Bobby goes flying out. Beetlejuice following him off the ramp. Hell, driving him down with a bulldog. Nice spin kick there. You guys are brawling on the front. We've seen a lot of brawling in the past few weeks. Basement drop kick by Bobby Bobby. Both men will get back into the ring around 12. Top rope. Bobby again with the top rope leg drop. Looking for his third of the match. Nailing Beetlejuice with it again. A suplex by Beetle. Four big punches from Bobby Bobby. Knee to the breadbasket. Jaw Beetlejuice. Bobby fired up. What's he looking for? I don't know, because Beetlejuice answers back with an X Factor. Bobby wins the exchange off that big boot. I stand corrected. Beetlejuice does. That jumping, flying Enziguri. Bobby up the ropes. Flying knee strike. Shades of Daniel Bryan with that one. Bobby top rope again, looking for Beetlejuice to get to his feet. Missile drop kick. Top rope again. Another flying leg drop. And a pump handle slam. Again to the top. Bobby is destroying his tailbone. Beetlejuice always has an answer back. Lazy elbow drop into a cover. Is that enough? No. Another flying elbow drop. Beetlejuice again to the top rope. Flying splash. Bobby prone. Now away from the ropes. No, 2 only. X Factor again. Backflip. Beetlejuice feeling good. Strong style chop. There's those 4 punches Bobby likes to use. Beautiful. Up the ring. I don't even know what to call that. Up the corner. Backflip. Cross body. And now a Texas cloverleaf. Beetlejuice cut off from the ropes. Will he tap out? Red Shoes checking. He hangs on. Elbow drop again from Beetlejuice on Bobby. No, 2 only. Neutralizer. Beetlejuice went for something. Bobby played possum and caught him with a nice Uranagi style suplex. Beetlejuice. Oh, went for the cloverleaf. It looked like Bobby did, and Beetlejuice knew it, kicked him off. Big splash in the corner. And a nice Enziguri. Vicious low blow there by Beetlejuice. And another flying splash. Ooh, and a nice stunner counter there from Bobby, it looked like. Beetlejuice hits the Netherworld Press. He won a match with that last week, and he wins a match with it this week. He defeats Bobby in 1801 with the Netherworld Press. Beetlejuice busts it out one more time like Raiden and gets the victory. He moves to 11 points now in the P1. Bobby stays at 10 off the Netherworld Press center of the ring, and that does it. Hell of a win there for Beetlejuice. All right, one more match in our inconsequential 4 to start, but this is a match that's always a classic. It is Hiroshi Tanahashi and Minoru Suzuki. A whole nother story attached to this one now. Suzuki trying to avoid being in last place in B block. He is riding a 4-match losing streak. The second longest in B block after Raiden's 5-match losing streak that he broke last week. Tanahashi is at 8 points. He has had one hell of an up and down tournament. Many, especially Team Tope, have been disappointed with the performance of Tanahashi to start. Well, Tanahashi, not even to start, Tanahashi. So he started 0-2, then finally got a win, then lost 2 straight, then won 3 straight to get back in it. Although it was a little too late for that, and then in his last night, he lost to Karts Rowdy in under 11 minutes. Last time Minoru Suzuki went to the pay window was on night 10 of the P1. He defeated Raiden. He defeated Jeff Cobb. His only other victory in this tournament came on night 8 of the tournament, where he defeated Karts Rowdy. So B block has definitely not made as much sense as A block has, with who's got wins and losses over who. These guys know each other so well. Suzuki shoots and takes Tanahashi down, flips him around, and a sunset flip, no count. And kind of promoting guys in the tournament. This is Minoru Suzuki had a showing in the Potsball Invitational Tournament last night or last week, depending on when you're watching this. Was eliminated in the first round, controversially, by your eventual winner, Nick Aldis, who won the 2019 pit. So Minoru Suzuki had Aldis beat, was absolutely destroying him out on the floor, and then looked like he was going to leave the match. Suzuki was frustrated. He couldn't put Aldis away. Looked like he was going up the ramp. Aldis caught him, threw him back into the ring, and Aldis eventually would pin Suzuki shortly thereafter with his version of the Michinoku driver. Suzuki is an oddball. Tanahashi you will see in March of Madness on March 30th. He, in his first round match, has a great match against former March of Madness champion Jay Briscoe. Tanahashi was once in the Final Four of March of Madness, looking to get back there after an incredible year. He's got a tall order ahead of him in a man who has won the tournament in the past. I believe one of four former winners in March of Madness. Guys trading shots back and forth. Suzuki wins the exchange, although it costs him everything. Now locking on an armbar. Nice dragon screw leg whip there by Tanahashi. We'll drag him away from the ropes. Now lock on a knee bar, and he just snapped the leg of Tanahashi. This match is over. 4 minutes and 7 seconds. Tanahashi continues to be glass in this tournament. We saw it happen to Daniel Bryan in under 5 minutes, and Suzuki in 4 minutes and 7 seconds just snapped the leg of Hiroshi Tanahashi, who immediately tapped out. Suzuki goes back to not being in last place at 6 points. Tanahashi remains at 8. That reverse cross knee breaker from Suzuki, and it is done. So Jeff Cobb back in last place in B block. We were settling in for what was going to be a long classic match. Suzuki had other plans in mind. That was 1 second away from our shortest match of the tournament. Conor McGregor defeated the Velveteen Dream in 4:06. Suzuki defeats Tanahashi in 4:07. Tanahashi was also beat by Daniel Bryan in 4:17. A very confusing tournament for Hiroshi Tanahashi. My lord. Well, now it is time for the two matches that definitely matter. And that just hurts. That just helps Dag Boomer, who has Hiroshi Tanahashi next week in our final night of B block. But for right now, Dag Boomer has to take on Lord Raiden. If Boomer loses this match and the Joker wins, Dag Boomer is out. Up until last week, he had to have been pretty confident about this match. Lord Raiden had the longest losing streak besides the Velveteen Dream in this tournament at 5 straight matches before he finally picking up a win against Johnny Gargano last week. Now, a little bit of momentum on his side. Dag Boomer, who lost to Johnny Gargano, so there's a story to be told there. Raiden beat the guy who Boomer lost to. Boomer's only other defeat, 2 straight defeats, came at the hands of Gargano and Daniel Bryan. Since his loss to Daniel Bryan, Dag Boomer's been on a tear. Defeated Shibata in under 9 minutes. Defeated Minoru Suzuki in about 20 minutes. Then he defeated Beetlejuice in about 20 minutes. And then defeated Bobby in 6 minutes. So Dag Boomer is a beast. He has a little bit of a motor. You know, he gets winded easily. He's a big Gajin. Can Raiden bust the bracket right here? Bell's rung. We're underway for our semi-main event. Raiden coming out hot, winning the power exchange. Lord Raiden could help the Joker out immensely. By knocking off Dag Boomer. Of course, Raiden, we've seen it so many times, his Achilles heel repeatedly going for that diving spear takedown. And Boomer's not about that. Super kick by Raiden. Dag Boomer. We're staying close to him, so Raiden can't shoot off that spear. They say that he gets more distance. Oh, and Boomer will pummel you if you make a mistake. Test of strength. Raiden somehow winning these tests of strength. I mean, he is otherworldly. Raiden looking for an early win on Dag Boomer. That ain't gonna happen. Oh, and that's a nice strategy for Raiden to use. Hits Boomer with the Irish whip. Boomer stops himself on the ropes, but he's trapped there for a second. Raiden nails him with that first spear of the match. And for a second one, though, can't get it. Boomer sends him into the corner looking for that splash. Nope, Raiden out of it too quickly. Pinfall by Raiden. Boomer kicks out. Big headbutt. Raiden slams the big man down. Boomer's 350 plus at least. Oh, Raiden devastated with a power bomb into a jackknife pin. If this one was a little bit later in the match, that would have been all she wrote because Red Shoes was right down for the pin. Instead, it was a 2 count only. Back elbow in the corner by Raiden. Pin on Boomer. Still not a 1. Snap suplex there. Raiden twisting him up in his version of the Mahishtra Cradle. Gets a 1 at least. Snap suplex. And going to pull Boomer up. It takes a lot of effort to fold up all that meat. Trading blows. Ooh, power and the velocity of those punches from Big Dag. Now, oof, all that weight sitting on your back in a Boston Crab. I say all 4 of the remaining matchups we can have as a championship match are just so goddamn interesting. Dag Boomer versus Conor McGregor. Can McGregor manhandle and pound away a bigger guy like Dag Boomer? Boomer versus Okada. Typical babyface heel. Foreigner versus, Gajin versus Japanese Star. And on the other side of it, the Joker and Okada. Typical babyface versus heel. Joker versus McGregor. Joker just likes the pain. The only difference here is there's a Bubba Bomb by Dag Boomer. Dag and Joker have been beaten before. McGregor and Okada have not been defeated. They've each gone to 2 time limit draws, but they have not lost a match. Whereas Boomer and Joker have each tasted defeat. Boomer picks Raiden up. Raiden sends him into the corner. Oh, Raiden here looking for a 619 perhaps. Beautiful 619 on Dag Boomer into a jackknife pin. Boomer in trouble. Count of 2. Boomer kicks out. Ooh, clubbing away at the body of Raiden. Raiden undeterred. Snap suplex. Now folding him up again. Center of the ring. Boomer is in trouble. 2 count only. Raiden with another world press, but they're too close to the ropes. We saw it already win a match earlier. What is Boomer doing? Boomer answers back with a top rope splash. Still too close to the ropes. My God. Raiden throws Boomer to the floor. And taunts over and over and over again. And that'll cost him. He just got hit with another Bubba Bomb. Boomer back to the top. What is Boomer going for? My God. Boomer with a flying tackle from the top rope. The big man can fly. forearm by Boomer. He's right into the corner, making his way over. Super kicks his way out. Does Raiden, looking for a pin. Dag Boomer in trouble. This could end his tournament almost. Gets out of it. Raiden has been game in this one. Raiden has brought everything to Dag Boomer. Boomer with a lariat. Top rope. Flying splash. That one I would question was not too close to the ropes. Diving spear. Sends him into the corner one more time. Gonna look for another 619. He almost won it earlier with this. 619. Rolls Boomer over. Another jackknife pin. Dag Boomer to almost eliminate him. No! 2.9 Boomer. Almost got caught here. The Joker watching this one intently. Of course, there is also the totally plausible scenario that both men could lose and we'd be in the same situation next week. Boomer with a jackknife. Raiden just punched Boomer and dropped him to his feet. Or dropped him off of his feet. Boomer clubbing blows to Raiden. Go behind. Oh my god, the reverse power bomb! Shades of his idol, Leon White Vader. One more time. Nope, Raiden knew the powerbomb was coming and backdropped him away. We've given Raiden a lot of grief for in this tournament for repeatedly going for that spear, but he has definitely been successful with it tonight. They almost cracked heads with that one. Raiden got it off first. Raiden has brought his A game, but there's the world's strongest slam. Shoulder tackle by Boomer. Punches back and forth. Raiden says, not today. Super kicks Boomer, who answers back with a lariat, and both men are down. Boomer quickly up, catching his breath, making sure to monitor his breathing. Off the ropes, power slam. That one's going to do it. Count of two. Dag Boomer with the victory in 15:39. Remains in position to potentially win B block. He moves to 16 points and awaits what happens with the Joker. So we are guaranteed to not know the champion of B block tonight. Dag Boomer keeping himself alive. Raiden potentially could finish in last place in this tournament. He's at 6 points, just like Minoru Suzuki and Cobb at 5. Dag Boomer doing what he needs to do. Now the Joker needs to do what he needs to do to stay in the lead in the B block. Time for our main event. It used to be the complete antithesis of one another, but now I don't even think you can really say so. Because Daniel Bryan's turned out to be one of the best heels in the business over the course of us doing this P1. It is the Joker and Daniel Bryan in our main event here on night 20 of the P1 Pinnacle. If Daniel Bryan defeats the Joker, then the Joker is no longer in the driver's seat of B block, because Dag Boomer, all he would need to do is win, and he would win B block, because he would have the tiebreaker over the Joker, having won their one-on-one encounter. So Joker is the most pressure I think the Joker has been under in this tournament. He wins, he's still in control. He loses, then he's in trouble. Then he's banking on Dag Boomer to lose to Hiroshi Tanahashi, who we just saw lose in under 4 minutes. Joker, he has been such a mysterious anomaly in this tournament. He has the most protected move in the whole tournament. Kind of eerie that it's the same move that was so protected in 2K, the Dude Buster. We call it the last laugh. Red shoes. Ring that bell for the night 20 main event. And the Joker and Daniel Bryan. Bryan is also going to be available to be seen on March of Madness on March 30th, as we talked about earlier. Amazing first round matchup against Kota Ibushi in that one. Dragon Screw leg whip by Bryan to start. Daniel Bryan finds himself at the moment at 8 points. He entered a 2-match losing streak as the Joker hits that low blow with a big win last go-around against Minoru Suzuki. Bryan has defeated Dag Boomer. He's defeated Tanahashi in under 5 minutes. But he's also had some poor performances, including being the only man to lose to Jeff Cobb until tonight. Oh, nice. Nice knee bar there by Bryan. Joker has to avoid this. We've seen Bryan, just like we saw earlier against Tanahashi, we've seen guys get knocked out by getting their legs snapped just like that. We've also seen Bryan knock guys out with that flying knee. Now maybe Bryan may be looking for that knee bar too much against the Joker. Trading shots over and over again. Bryan will win the exchange. Nice sidewalk slam there by the Joker. Joker's been in the lead in this block for several weeks. Now finds himself in a tie once again. Joker going for it early. Joker hit the last laugh on Daniel Bryan. That's the move we were talking about. And that's the first time anybody's kicked out of it, because it was 3 minutes into the match. It's basically that reverse dude buster. Joker thought that move was powerful enough to win it now. Camel clutch on Daniel Bryan. I'm shocked the Joker was able to get that move off so quickly, and also that he had the confidence to use it. Joker top rope, diving elbow drop. He's taking out all the risk and pulling out all the stops early in this one. Bryan now with his leg trapping the back of the head and wrenching on that arm. Joker gets out of it pretty quickly with a flying cross arm breaker. They're locked up in the ropes. It's going to be hard to make the Joker submit. He laughs at Daniel Bryan and maybe even the crowd. And the man likes the pain so much. Running elbow drop. And another elbow drop to the back of Daniel Bryan. Picks him up. Dragon screw leg whip there by Bryan. The ropes. Joker just barrels through whatever he was going for. Joker off the ropes, maybe another big boot. Oh, nice palm strike. Joker picks Bryan up, suplexes him to the floor. Now Joker looking for a dive. Jumps over Red Shoes and on a Daniel Bryan. Now he has a barbed wire baseball bat. This man is totally unhinged. Count is at 10. Series of punches to Daniel Bryan. Takes him off his feet. Now he has a chair. He's going to bring it to the ring. Count of 13. He went and swung and missed Daniel Bryan, who kicks the chair away from the Joker. Bryan trips the leg out from Joker, goes for a pin, not even a one. Another corner. Bryan German suplexes. Ugh, a disgusting spot. German suplexes Joker into the corner. Top rope. Double stomp onto the midsection of Daniel Bryan. DDT by the Joker. Top rope. Another double stomp. The Joker has more weapons. This is the barbed wire baseball bat. You can't size them up for the attack. Still unsure what the disqualification policy is in this match. Now he's got the barbed wire baseball bat in the ring. Drops at the taunt. The ring is full of weapons. Bryan now. Beautiful submission move. Joker gets out of it quickly. The trade blows dead center of the ring on that Fire Pro Wrestling logo. Bryan with a roaring elbow knocks the Joker down. Back of his head might have hit that chair. Sends him into the corner. Another running back elbow. Bryan, double underhook. Beautiful butterfly suplex. And Bryan hits the knee bar again. Center of the ring. Every one of these could spell the end. Team Tope trying to hurt Team Mullet and B Block when they're on a collision course against one another. And A Block, Schoolboy, roll up by the Joker on Bryan. 2.9 almost got him. Just off of a classic wrestling maneuver. So it makes the Joker so interesting. It'll bring barbed wire. There's 3 barbed wire baseball bats everywhere and chairs. But then he'll also, at the end of the day, just bust out a Schoolboy. Joker kicks Bryan into the corner. There's a dragon screw leg whip there. A surfboard, bow and arrow submission by Daniel Bryan. Joker top rope, diving elbow drop onto the back. Joker top rope. What's he looking for? Diving cross body. Bryan's foot's on the rope. Force the break. An interesting caveat here we haven't discussed is the time limit draw. Kind of the same situation, if I'm not mistaken. Joker would have a 1-point lead, and then it would come down to whoever wins. Another elbow drop there. We're only halfway through the match. It's still something to think about and consider. Can't believe the Joker hit the last laugh so early in this match. Drags Bryan away from the ropes. They'll lock up again. Belly to belly. We've seen the Joker use that to set up another move. Top rope, maybe looking for the crossbody. Flying crossbody block onto Bryan. Into a pin. Red shoes down. The Joker only gets a 2. Bryan trapping the Joker in another submission hold. How do you make a man submit when he enjoys the pain? And another flying elbow drop. Joker starting to get in firm control in this one. Joker, eat the feet to Daniel Bryan. Off the ropes. Palm strike. Bryan another leg whip. Trying to take those wheels out of Joker permanently. Go behind. Off the ropes. Bulldog. Joker somehow to his feet first. He is thoroughly exhausted. Bryan another German suplex into the corner. Bryan picks Joker up. Battles him off. 5 punches drops Bryan. Joker takes a minute to catch his wind. Another belly to belly. Top rope. Looking for that crossbody. Flying crossbody. Too close to the ropes. Again, no! The foot's on the rope, but Red Shoes ignores it. First time we've seen a rope break there that I would call that Red Shoes didn't mean the end of the match for Bryan, though. Joker with a drop kick takes Bryan down. Bryan, nice drop kick off the rebound. Go behind on Joker. Joker battles off of him. A third belly to belly. Looking for the palm strike. Palm strike to Bryan. Bryan twists the Joker all around again. Joker in trouble. Red Juice checking. Joker hangs on once more. Got about 8 minutes left in this one. Sidewalk slam. Joker with another palm strike. He needs to go for the last laugh. And as soon as I say that, crosses the legs, drops Bryan in the last laugh. Count of two. Joker gets the win in 22-42. He remains in first place leading up to our penultimate night. He did his job. Now it is on to Bobby to potentially get Dag Boomer the championship. Bryan stays at 8, but the Joker remains in first place with 18. The last laugh, his version of the wheelbarrow driver. The Joker wins it. And that sets up our final evenings in both A block and now B block. Let's take a look at the standings of B block. And see where we'll see them again. We'll see them next week. We will not see them for night 22 because night 22 will culminate with Okada and McGregor. But the Joker in first place, still in B block. Dag Boomer underneath him. Dag Boomer will take on Hiroshi Tanahashi. If he loses, he is done. The Joker would win B block. If Dag Boomer wins and the Joker loses, then Dag Boomer would have the tiebreaker and would win. Dag Boomer wins and the Joker wins block. So basically, Joker wins. He's going to the promised land. He's going to the finals on April 10th at 8:30 Eastern for the finale of the P1 Pinnacle. Underneath them, Carts Rowdy definitively in third place at the moment with 12 points. Beetlejuice, a good jump. He literally slingshotted himself over all three of those guys who were at 10 points to start the day. Katsuyori Shibata, Bobby, and Johnny Gargano all lost. So Beetlejuice jumps all the way from 8th until 4th. Then Tanahashi and Daniel Bryan stuck down there in 8 points. Minoru Suzuki and Lord Raiden getting at 6. And then Cobb, we thought was not going to be in last place. Still in last place now with 5 points. Thank you guys so much for watching again the P1 Pinnacle Tournament, whether it be live on Twitch. Subscribe to the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/podswoggle, so you see not only these streams whenever they're being recorded, but also our 2K streams, like I've been pimping all throughout the night. It is Marcho Madness, if you're watching this on YouTube, this Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern, March 30th, all day long. Make sure you fill out your brackets on arcadeaudio.net/Marcho Madness or challenge.com/Marcho Madness 19. We're giving away a year's worth of Wrestling Network subscriptions to the best individual bracket. Second place is going to get a Wrestling Store gift card. Third place, a Wrestling grab bag. The worst bracket will also get a little something special as well. Of course, please follow us on all social media at Podswoggle on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Make sure you're subscribing to the YouTube channel so you can go back and watch all the other P1 episodes. They're all available. They start 9 o'clock Eastern during the new Monday Night Wars every single Monday. And earmark your calendar for April 10th, the finale of the P1 Pinnacle. It's coming your way very, very soon. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you next week for the conclusion of B Block for the P1 Pinnacle. Who will win it? Will it be Joker or will it be Dag Boomer? We will find out next week. Thank you guys for watching. I'm your host, Mullet, signing off.